This seems like a cash grab.
Earlier this week, it was announced that Spotify had acquired sample snitching database WhoSampled.com, a community-sourced website that will tell you what song sampled what other song. WhoSampled was already a controversial website among old head crate digging unk types, and this has backpackers everywhere in a tizzy. Seeing this news story immediately raised a red flag with myself, because as soon as I saw it, I knew what this meant for the future of sample-based music. This might actually be the death of sampling. Now, I was looking at this from a YouTube aspect, right? Because here on YouTube, if you make a video with copywritten material, it can be tagged, it can be flagged, it can be removed, you can be penalized. If you get 3 strikes, you can lose your channel. Now, some might argue this is a form of censorship. Some might argue that this prevents all-out theft and bootlegging. But regardless of what you want to call it does stifle creativity. As oftentimes, even if you're playing by the rules, you can still get tagged, flagged, and have your content removed or censored or both. Now, taking the knowledge that Spotify has acquired an actual database that has been collecting all of these artists that sample these other artists. So like say right now, if I go to WhoSampled and I type in Insane Clown Posse, you can see 309 samples, 27 covers, and 16 remixes. And if you go right to, I don't know, let's just go to Chicken Hunting here. It'll show you that it samples Hank Williams, The Meters. What is this? What to Do with a Drunken Sailor, a traditional folk tune? And then it actually shows what other songs have sampled it. So this has me a little bit concerned, to say the least. And the more I looked into it, the more concerned I got. Along with announcing that they had been acquired by Spotify, they also announced this new gimmick called Song DNA, which will actually be implemented into Spotify, it sounds like, and will let you know who sampled what on the song information tab. All contributors will be listed there, I guess. Now, if you couple that with Spotify CEO Daniel Ek, he actually owns a venture capital firm that funds a defense company that sells AI to the military to help them, I guess, make decisions on which country to bomb next. So the Spotify CEO already has his money invested in AI. He has his money invested in WhoSampled. Why not combine the two? Which I think might be what this Song DNA is. Now, the really skeptical part of my brain, the really doom and gloom part of my brain, imagines this scenario that we could be facing, where an AI algorithm is constantly scanning content looking for samples in songs, in the same way that an AI algorithm is constantly scanning videos looking for copywritten material that it can tag, flag, remove, censor, etc. Now, if this becomes a thing, it could be extremely dangerous to sample-based music and actually completely kill it off altogether, at least in the underground. Because here's the thing, folks. In the mainstream, this is going to be fine. It's going to be okay. Already for like the last 20 years, the mainstream has been some of the only people able to actually accomplish sampling really blatant and obvious samples. Eminem, I'm looking at you. Because simply they have the money to do so. They have the money to pay for these samples. So mainstream artists are going to be fine. They're going to have the pockets to pay off the samples. But independent artists, the underground, this could hurt them tremendously. How many of you out there are producers who have sampled things that would be considered mainstream? Music that was put out by a major record label of any kind. Did you disguise the sample enough? Will it get past the AI algorithm? I guess we'll have to wait and see. So what does this mean for the future of sampling in music? Is it really dead? What does it mean for all of the music that is already on streaming that contains samples? Could it all be at risk? Could this really kill off all sample-based music altogether? Well, at least on the internet. On streaming services. We're talking only about streaming here. This does not apply yet to CD printing, to physical media. Right now, this is only an issue with streaming, where the AI corporate overlords have run amok. We, the people, still do control the art. Remember that. And soon, they will eat themselves. Stay tuned for a video about my thoughts on AI and art. I still got to do that. My thoughts specifically on AI and the Juggalodium. I did a video touching on it a little bit already, but I have a lot more to say. First of all, what do you think about sample snitching, the concept of sample snitching? What do you think about the concept of sampling, I should ask? Are you for or against it? What do you think about Spotify buying WhoSampled? Could it lead to the automatic scanning of every song that is uploaded to the internet? Will it lead to less sample-based music being made in general? Will this stifle creativity? Will AI start searching out for other AI? A lot of you are in trouble. Is this the actual beginning of the end? Or has the end already begun a long time ago? Is this truly the death of sampling? Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the like and subscribe gimmick to sample the Apache loop. Thank you very much. I love you, and whoop whoop.